Hi, this is Kim, and I am a designer with Country Craft Creations, and I thought I would give you a quick walkthrough of a writing journal that I just finished. This is using the Victorian Teacups paper collection from Country Craft Creations. That's the only place you can get it. And I used some of those, I used one of those folders. You know, it's that, what's that stuff called? It's the stuff that, you know, this kind of material, this Tyvek envelope. That's the word I was looking at for. And so it's really durable. It's not very thick and it's not very big, but I just wanted it for, like, I don't know, memories, family stuff. So it's not real big, but I really like the look of it, and I like that I incorporated some vintage pictures. I love old pictures, so when I go to like antique stores and stuff, I'm always looking for some. So the closure is just a loose ribbon, and maybe I'll get a bigger one and you know, make it a little bit, have more punch. But right now I just put a trim. This was from the store. I don't know if they still carry it, but it's a real pretty flat back pearl flower. This was a spray that I just had, a pearl spray, and I had some butterflies in my stash. Now I did use a couple of dies. The back is this piece from the collection. I really didn't decorate much on the inside just because it needs to be somewhat flat, and because the paper is so pretty I didn't want to cover it. So it does open to the right and to the left. And I happen to have had an envelope, so this that has a cutout window already on it, and there is that acetate stuff. So I didn't make that. I just had an envelope that already had it. Okay, so this is an actual journal, and when you open it, there is some tea-dyed paper, and these are real vintage pictures that I cut out, and then it's just plain. I mean, it's just tea-dyed paper, so that I can actually use it for a writing journal. Now, before you send me a message on how did I tea dye this, I didn't. I bought it from someone who tea dyed it, so I don't have the patience to do that, but I think it's beautiful. So, and I just put some pink trim here with some pearls on the top, and then, like I said, I didn't want to put anything else just because I think it's so pretty. Now halfway in, I do have it attached with some thread, but then this also flips out, and I attach this with some fabric, and I did some fussy cutting of the teacup and flower, and then I just put a card. I put a little teacup on there from the collection and just stuck that in there for journaling or a picture. And then this side also opens. Now this was an envelope, remember, so it opens and you can put something in there. I left this open at the bottom, and here's some old vintage pictures. Actually, Sin, if you're watching, these might look familiar to you. I did use them. So those just get tucked in right down here, and I put them on white, and I distress the edge so I can still do some journaling on the back. So then I also attached some envelopes. So these open, and there's nothing in there right now, but I will probably put some journaling cards in there. And then on the back of that envelope, I made a pocket, and there's the paper collection, and I just had some old pictures that I put on the white cardstock and used, what color did I use? Ground Espresso from Tim Holtz on the edge. Another envelope on the right hand side. Again, this one is empty, but it has room for, I don't have a ton of room inside, but for flat things, you know, that would work. And then that opens and it mirrors this side. So I have a pocket with some old pictures in there. And then the back piece, I just used one of my dies to do this angled pocket, and it had some swirls in it. I just love this paper so much. And then I had an old picture, and then this was from a cabinet card, and it was so old that it came off. So I just thought that would be a good place to journal. So then to close it up, you just go back and forth here. This side goes in. I just love that. I might put something on the corner here. I don't know. It's so perfect without anything because the paper is gorgeous. And then the journal goes inside. And I did have to expand the closure here. I had to add a little bit of more of a gusset than I had originally had, so I had to do some fine tuning. And then when you close it up, it looks like so, and then you will just tie it back up with the lace trim. I think I do want a bigger, a thicker trim, or maybe I just need a different color to kind of make it stand out, but I have some butterflies on there and I want you to be able to see those, so I'm not real sure yet if I'll keep this trim or if I'll do a different one. But I'm real happy. I didn't want anything big and major because when I journal I don't write that much, and I can easily make another one of these if this one gets full. So there will be a tutorial. I just have to go get another Tyvek envelope. I used my last one, so if you have any questions let me know, but stay tuned for a tutorial. I'm thinking it'll be another week and then I should be able to get it up. Again, this is the Victorian Teacups by Country Craft Creations. One last thing I forgot to show you. This is actually open on the side too, I forgot, and I had an old booklet that I found at I don't know, was it a flea market? And it's actually from Omaha. It's an Exarban booklet, and it's from 1909. And it just talks about some of the people who were up for the ladies in waiting and all the dances, and it's so cute. But I thought that was cute, and I just added some of the paper around the outside. That's the only thing I did to alter that. But I thought I could write in like the front cover and the back cover, and then that just goes right inside right here. I can't believe I forgot to show you that. So now that's the end of the journal, and thanks for watching.